Welcome back to my shop, ladies and gentlemen. The What we're doing here and what I'm doing is I'm checking the cylinder with a snap gauge and a micrometer to make sure that it's perfectly round, that it didn't get warped. That would be the first thing you'd have to do if you was trying to resurrect this drug. Me and the gentleman that own and the gentleman who owns the bike, I told him, I said, let me see if I can get this going again, just because if the guy that uses this thing to go back and forth to work and this happens, whether he can get it back going again. So that's the only reason I'm doing this. And like I said, I'm checking it all the way around to make sure it is perfectly round. If it's not, or if the jug is warped or anything like that, it's unusable. And luckily the jug is fine as far as roundness goes. I will show you the resulting numbers uh, here in just a second, as soon as I get them done. This is just more or less of a social experiment to see whether this engine, with buying a piston only, you can get it running, and naturally the intake and the exhaust ports will be cleaned up. Now there's the final numbers there. And yes, one gentleman said, why wouldn't I tear it down? It's a running motor, it's been running. I would have never thought, but maybe the little extra expansion chamber and what have you, but I didn't touch the carburetor, nothing like that. I will be checking the jet on that, and I might be drilling that out a little bit, but there was no oil starvation or anything like that. This actually, there was a piece broke off in here. So I'm gonna get this down there, and I'm gonna do a little cleaning right quick and see if we can get that piston to go in there properly. Very minimal effort. Cleaned right up with a little drum sanding pad, and piston goes right in. This can be saved, and we are going to put it back in the bike and we're going to run it. We're going to do, I've got a piston coming, and we're going to do the cutting here, lightening, and everything else of the piston. And I got Wiseco CW10 clips coming in. We're going to put it in, we're going to put it back together, because I rinsed the inside out of the motor and I found nothing. So I think everything stayed right here. You can still see a little bit right there, a little bit right there. Minimal work. I haven't taken anything out of there yet. Put my finger over here. That's what you want to see. And I'm good with that. I'm good with that. There we go. We're going to run that again. And you can see right here where I've cut it out, you can see actually where you have some surface cracking right there where it was cut out. But you're going to see surface cracking all over this thing, and that's pretty much any jug. Right there, and that's it right there. That's where the bubble was. Took that out, cleaned up the port, and like I said, you can see some of the cracking and stuff in there, but you're going to see that all over this particular jug here, and that's nothing. That's normal. I mean, this is like 400 times or something like that. So now this is one of the spots where the aluminum was built up at the bottom. I went in there with the Dremel and just took it out, and there's the other spot right there, and took it out, and you can see cracking up there and everything else. Like I said, you're going to see it. You're going to see it everywhere on this thing. This is the inside. I got it cleaned up, and this inside of the exhaust port. Cleaned up pretty good. Got all that stuff that should have been took out before. And that's pretty much it. We're going to put it back together, and then I'm going to give it a ride and see what we got. All right, here we go again. But this clutch grips like no clutch I've ever seen, and the material in it is yellow colored. You can just see on the edges. This bike is just a round counter for the gentleman that owns it. This is not a race bike. This is just a cruise around on the weekend. Just to putt around. Don't need a whole bunch of performance and stuff like that. It takes a long time to warm up though. If you notice that popping and stuff you hear, that's it getting to where the heat's warmed up.
bike. It's comfortable to ride, and it does everything it's supposed to do. Pedals easy once you get it cranked. Brake test. Oh yeah, that's what I like. All right, y'all let me know what you think.